That was a good ring. All right. I would like to call this meeting to order. Welcome to the greatest Rotary Club in the. Today's invocation is Daryl.
Our Father in heaven, we bow before thee on this beautiful day and thank thee for the opportunity to gather together as Rotarians and guests. We're grateful for the opportunity we have to be a part of this community and participate in making it better in every way we can. We ask that thou might now bless this food to our bodies for strength and pray that thou might bless our program to be presented in a way that the presenter desires. Again, we thank thee for the many blessings that are ours and do so in the name of thy Son. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And the four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it clear to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And Travis has our song today.
I do have a song, but we're going to do something a little different. Took a request from the audience. So we're going to sing American Pie. No, not in its entirety. We're going to sing Peanut Gallery. We're just going to sing the chorus. So starting with So Bye Bye Miss American Pie. All right, you guys ready? And I can't sing, but I'll try and lead us. Brock, could you kneel down? People can't see. Sorry. Okay, we ready? So bye bye. Miss American Pie. Throw my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Good job.
All right, nice job. Thank you, Travis. I think that maybe at another meeting we should go for the whole song. That could be our entire presentation. Do we have any visiting Rotarians today? Oh, can we get a mic to Keith? We don't want you to have to pay $5 for not using a mic.
Thank you, Daryl. Today, sitting with our table is Representative Sam Lowe from the Lake Stevens District and my seatmate in Olympia.
Hello. Do we have any guests of Rotarians? Well, I do know at the table we have Sarah, who is one of our speakers' mothers. So welcome, Sarah. And Marty Pease is also, she's a Rotarian, but she's visiting today, but she's part of the program. So welcome. So some club business to take care of. The bylaws, I emailed out the suggestions to everyone. They're in red. There's also copies on the tables. The plan is to vote on those amendments to the bylaws on July 27th. So that should give us ample time to look them over and make any comments. All of the changes are in red again. So I don't think Christina is here, but we have 50 tickets available for the Skagit County Fair. We're going to do a fun and fellowship event at the fair. So Rotarians are free. Kids over 5 and spouses or any other guests are $8. So let myself or Christina know how many tickets you would like. And yeah, we're going to go have fun at the fair on August 10th. And then the board met on Tuesday. The board approved the bylaw amendments that you have in front of you. They approved them to go to the membership so we can vote on them later. let's see. Chris, do you want to talk about the summer concert series?
Okay, so I hope everybody is planning on coming out to Riverfront Park on Sunday from 6 to 8. We got our very first concert. We got Brittany Collins Band. We got a couple of great vendors. We've got Beer Garden, Rockport Bar and Grill. We've also got burgers and dogs being served down by the playground by our very own Skagit Rotary Club. So that's going to be great. I got hula hoops. My sister will be there entertaining all the kids. And then we're going to be doing a raffle this year, kind of aside from any of the sponsorships or anything that went into it. But we're going to raise money for the Sedro Woolley Museum. So Joellen is taking charge of that. She'll have all the items for display at the museum booth. And you can buy your tickets. They're $1. So hopefully everybody comes out, spread the word. And then just, because I got to do the plug. But if it wasn't for these guys, none of this would have been paid for the sound and for the music and advertising and everything. So I want to thank the sponsors, City of Sedro Woolley, Edward Jones, Carl DeJong, State Farm, Rothenbuehler, Skagit Aggregates, Dwayne Lane, Mount Baker Mortgage Company is a new one this year, Wacom Educational Credit Union, and then thanks to Bill McCann, he handed over enough money to cover some nice raffle prizes to raise money for the museum. So see you guys 6 o'clock Sunday. If I see you and I need some help, the answer is yes, right?
That's right. Thank you, Chris. And somebody told me that the Brittany Collins Band can really throw down. I don't really know what they meant, but I think that means they're really good. Do we have any other announcements from the club? Oh, yes. Thank you, Ruth. The new booklet is out. If you don't have one yet, there's some up at the table by the badges and the wheel. I think I tried to get around to most tables. Take one or two, keep one in your office, keep one in your car, keep one in every room of your house like I do. Okay, if there are no more announcements, I believe we have a raffle.
Number 2. Keith? Okay. Yep. Number 63. You.
It looks like a winner's table pays $2 each. Thank you, folks.
And last but not least, 53.
$100 cash?
25 at Howell's Drive-In. Could probably get one burger with that now.
All right. Thank you, Daryl and Ellen. Next, we have our Sergeant of Arms. That's Teak.
Okay, I get to be Sergeant at Arms, and I'll find myself $5 because I forgot anniversaries and birthdays. So who's got an anniversary this month? Surely somebody. $3. Is your husband worth it? No answer yet.
Okay, I retract the question. Okay, birthdays, who's an August or a July baby, whatever month it is, $2. Very good. And if you forgot your badge, that's $2. Surely someone forgot their badge. Everyone check. And if you forgot to sign in, that's $2. Okay. So I don't like stupid questions, so we'll make it easy. If you have gratitude for your health, and you have gratitude for a beautiful day today, and you have gratitude for being here with your friends in Rotary, pay up $2 and get me out of the way. And we can ask any happy bucks. Who's got happy bucks today? Lots of happy bucks. Thank you for all your work with the concerts, Chris.
Thank you. Okay, so I got 5 happy bucks here. For throwing money around. I got 5 happy bucks for the few of you awesome Rotarians that showed up to help me make hula hoops on Sunday. Thank you. We made 60 hula hoops to give away to the kids at the concert series. So yeah, thank you guys. And then I got another happy 5. This is not really from me. This is from Corinne with Skagit Rotaract. She wanted me to throw happy bucks at Carl for coming out and helping her do barbecue and stuff on Sunday. So he's always one that you can count on to step up and help you with last minute needs for the concerts.
Thank you.
I have happy bucks because Steve Huggins is 60 tomorrow. So he's always going to make me look a little younger. So thanks for that, Steve.
Thank you, Sheena. Okay, surely somebody else is happy on a beautiful day like today.
I got a happy 3. My son shares a birthday with Steve, but he'll be 2 tomorrow. So 58-year difference there.
Congratulations. What is it? Terrible Tuesday start is what I remember. Yeah. Okay.
I got a happy 5. I got family rolling into town starting tomorrow. Dad's flying up and we're going to have a little family reunion a week from Saturday and some close friends over, people flying in from all over the country. Should be great. Good family fun.
Yeah, congratulations there, Carl. I'm sure you'll have a great time with them at your new place. Any other happy bucks? Yeah, we're doing well today. Thank you.
I have a happy 20. So we spent 2 weeks on the coast, had a great time. Hunter, graduated and they started him on the wellness team at Country Meadow Village. And he's doing so great and he's loving helping take care of the residents a little bit more than just helping the dining room. And they seem to like him okay. And so he starts Skagit this fall and he's going to get a CNA certification, hopefully in the first quarter after he gets done with all the classes that are required. And it's just great. I love having both kids home for the summer and I wish I was home all summer too, but yeah.
Thank you. Boy, the CNA job, if he gets into that, will teach him about life. That's a great way to start. Anyone else?
I have a happy $7. In 1996, my boys and I built the lower deck coming out of the back of our house, and we built it out of 5-quarter. Well, it finally gave up the ghost. So Dick Stratoff has been working for 2 months on building a new Trex lower deck for me, and he just picked up his gear today. And the one thing that, if you ever hire Dick Stratoff, he usually comes at about 7 in the morning, and he'll leave anywhere from 11, 12, 1 or 2. So if you want to get him to do your door, get him early.
Thank you. Anyone else? I guess that's it. Thank you, everyone.
All right, we were a happy bunch today. I have a happy 10. It's in my purse, but today is Sheena's birthday. So if you want to go bowling, she is going to be at the Sedro 10. So it's 10 for the Sedro 10. So happy birthday, Sheena. And I don't know if any of our Zoomers had any happy bucks or anything that they were happy about, but I wanted to make sure that you guys are welcome to join in on that as well. And we're good. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Teek, and he is going to introduce our guests today.
Well, we'll start off with Marty Pease from Yes Program and IPA. You'll see her again next week to talk about IPA. But the Yes students, I'll let her introduce. Great program. And Marty's been a buddy for many years here from the IPA program you get to hear about next week. So please come then too.
Okay, I guess I'm on the spot. So the students are the stars of the day, so I won't take much time. Liam Sanderson and Suhani Kua. And I'm going to hand it over to them. They can tell you all about their Yes experience. I do thank the club for sponsoring them. And hopefully you'll be willing to do it again next year. And then we're pressuring Lehman, I'm sorry, to come up with some more Sedro Woolley students to pressure some for next year. So there you go, you guys.
Thank you, Marty.
Is that gonna be up? Is that gonna be up? Is that gonna be up the Zoom? Okay. Yes, it is. Okay, my cover pictures. Okay, so hello, my name is Suhani, and I had the privilege to be a part of the Yes program this year, and I will forever be grateful for all the opportunities it granted me. The Yes program consisted of many great things, and it provided me with new friends and experiences that I've never had before, and I'm so thankful to the Sedro Woolley Rotary for their support.
Hi, my name is Liam. I also had the privilege to be a part of the Yes program, and I'm very grateful for the help from the Sedro Woolley Rotary that made it possible for me to experience what I did. Throughout my time in the program, I learned many things that will be useful in my life, like communication, timing, and not taking my privilege for granted. Being able to go visit and help such a beautiful country was such an awesome and rewarding experience, as was everything else we did in the Yes program. Thank you once again for your support.
I guess I'll start off with this picture. So this is our main school that we helped out. We were there for about 4 days, and this is the end of the day. Last day, we painted the school, as you can see, and we put handprints all over, and they were just having so much fun. So basically, the Yes program is more than just going to Honduras. The whole year we spent doing so many things, serving our community, hanging out with new people. And these are basically the 5 things. So first we had Camp Kirby, and then we had Luck of the Irish, and then we went to Yale, and then obviously all of our community service, and then ending it off with Honduras. So first off, I'll start with Camp Kirby. So one of the first things on our agenda for the year was an overnight weekend with the team, building relationships with each other and learning new leadership skills. Interesting enough, Liam and I actually were barely there since I was at state for swim and Liam was in Mexico with his family. However, we managed to make some of the camp and we had a lot of fun. So we're not sure how much of this actually got around, but you may be wondering what the whole deal with this deer on the back of our shirts is. Basically, at the camp, there was this giant stuffed deer in our room. It was really funny and creepy and kind of random and became sort of a mascot for the trip. It was something that brought together all of our crazy humor, and we had a lot of fun with it. Big thanks to the Rotary for putting him on the shirts and even buying us a miniature version of him since we couldn't take the original on the plane. As you can see, that's the small one and that's the big one. Yeah, one of us actually sat on him and then it broke. It was really funny, but it's okay. Look, he's right there.
So I also was not there I was only there the last morning of it, so I didn't get to experience all of it, but I did get to meet Stanley, and yeah, he was pretty cool. We didn't do any of the building, but it looked like everybody did the building. They built picnic tables to help practice for the eventual building of the playgrounds, and yeah.
And then it was by the water, so we spent about like half an hour trying to get that fire started with I don't know what, but somehow we got it going and it was really fun. Okay, how do I make this play? How do I play this video? Okay. I'm just gonna say-
Luck of the Irish was a fun time for all of us, and it was very nice to see people who had been supporting us. Drawing the winning card was fun for me because I got to see everyone's reactions from up on the main part. Cleaning up after was a good time for all of us because we made ourselves busy, but we also had a good time. And we did bring Stanley too, of course.
So yeah, Luck of the Irish was one of our main fundraising events for the program to take to Honduras to use for the playgrounds and the paints and all that. And I'm sure a few of you guys were there too, and we really appreciate all that support. So next we went to Yale Youth Adventures in Leadership, and it was another overnight weekend camp that we went to in Canada. We were all pretty nervous for this camp because not only was it across the border, but we didn't have any access to our phones, which was honestly really scary. Like, there are emotional support animals. However, we had a blast at the camp, meeting kids from all around the world and coming together with our leadership skills and serving internationally. So this was my group. I had Charlie, who was another student in the YES program, involved with my group. And then there was Catalina. She was from Canada. And then Ashi, who is actually a exchange student from Thailand. And we each had team names. So my team name was Cool Canadian American Students because we were a mix of American and Canadian students. And it also started with the first letter of our name. So yeah, that was our group.
For my group, we call ourselves the Toothbrushes. I don't know where that came from, but me and Gigi were part of the YES program too. And we did there's our presentation, and we did all the activities, which were really fun and helpful.
Can we take it off?
Throughout Yale, we did challenges and service. We helped out around the area that we stayed in to just make it better or help it be better than when we first came to it. And we did some landscaping and some like weeding and planted some grass seeds on where there's just like empty parts. And then the challenge we did were basically team building challenges, and the bottom ones you can see were my favorites because it was just really fun. We had to walk on 2 different planks of wood and just try to beat the other team. And yeah.
So you're at Yale and you're with students from all over District 50/50, right?
Yeah, and all over the world. There were a lot of exchange students there.
Okay, but they were all in District 50/50 on their exchange, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So were any of you in groups that had anybody that you knew in that group?
I mean, just the people in our YES program, but there wasn't anybody that I knew.
But you were in groups at Yale and
Yeah.
they didn't have all the YES students in the same group, right?
No.
Okay, so you got to meet a lot of people,
Yeah,
right?
I got to meet a lot of people.
Okay.
And then this was the last day we took some group pictures together. We also had to wear these blue sweatshirts the entire camp, which was kind of interesting. So one requirement in order to be part of the program and end the year off with our service project in Honduras was to complete 80 hours of community service, with half being at a main location. So I chose to devote more than 40 hours to the Tri-Parish Food Bank in Burlington. I am so thankful to all the people I met at the bank because they helped me realize things about our community that I've never thought of before. The hardest part was probably the cold. I would wake up at 8 a.m. every winter and fall morning, either 30 degrees freezing or pouring down rain, to work outside for several hours, which was something I never done before. As you can see, we're like bundled up, wearing multiple layers, beanies, and everything. Even though it was hard, it was also worth it. I realized that if people can sit in line for 3 hours for food, then I can give my time and service to support them just as much as they support us.
I chose to, for my main part, I worked at Lucille and Barter, and I didn't get very many pictures because I was helping out with the kids, but my mom works there and she managed to get those 2 pictures my first few weeks of doing it. And it didn't really feel like service most of the time because hanging out with the kids and helping the teachers was just a great experience. And my miscellaneous hours were also a good time because I got to meet and hang out with some really cool people on Sedro's unified basketball team, and I got to go along with my grandparents and help them with their volunteering as well.
And then there was a lot of various community service that we did as well. So over there in the top corner, that was at the soup kitchen and the Brick in Anacortes, and we were all there serving. We made grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup. And then me and my friends are involved in a variety of clubs, such as Interact Club through the Rotary at Burlington Edison High School. And then
there's us on the unified basketball team, and we only lost 1 game, so we were pretty good. And then there's us at Yale again, just doing some more of the service there.
And then lastly, Honduras. This is when we finally got to get on the plane and go to a new country together. So day 1 started off at our first school. Basically what we did is we made slime with the kids, which they made such a mess, but they really enjoyed it. We also stained their playground because it needed some fresh paint. And then the kids also performed a really cute dance for us, as you can see right there in the bottom. And they were just having so much fun. So it was like pouring down rain. I did not know it would be raining that much there. So when they told us to take rain jackets, I kind of took that for granted. And I was like, nah, it's okay. And then I had to wear a garbage bag because it was that wet. So I was like pouring down rain. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. That picture right there, it's at the restaurant. And then they all ordered pina coladas. And then those are the stairs. They were like painted and they were really nice.
For day 2, it was more of a touristy day. We went and visited the ruins themselves, and it was very hot, but it was such a great experience. We learned a lot and saw a lot of cool architecture. And we got the Mayan ice cream, the rolled ice cream, which was also really good. And then later that night, we went to, it was a game, it was like soccer, hockey, but the ball was on fire. and it was really cool. And then later that night, there was a concert, and we got to meet and take pictures with one of the performers right there in the middle. And some of us also got interviewed by a local news source, which was really cool. It got us to practice our Spanish as well.
Okay, so then there was day 3, and this is where we met up with the local Interact Club there, the students in Copan, and we picked up trash along the road. As you can see right there, we're standing. We probably did about like 10 big trash bags, and it was really nice. And then, yeah, we just spent the day. As you can see, a lot of us became really close friends with them. They all got matching bracelets, and it was just crazy how like we're like from completely different parts of the world, but we all came together and had a lot of fun. And one of them had a pool, and I'm a swimmer, so I was really happy about that.
Day 4 was our first day at the main school, Las Delicios. We primed the walls of the school, and we built the playground, which took a lot of effort. It was because it was really hot. And we finished priming the walls, and we started the first coat of paint. And yeah, it was just a great experience. All the kids wanted to help us and meet us and just play with us, and it was really fun. On day 5, we continued painting the walls, and we were all a little bit tired from the day before, but we managed to push through and keep hanging out with the kids and keep painting the walls. And we gave them, we made bracelets with the kids that day, which they really enjoyed, and we gave them their hygiene kits, which they also enjoyed. And yeah.
One thing I'd like to mention, so we were at a restaurant and we were just going about our dinner, and then all of a sudden I felt something fall on my back, and I thought it was like a chip, like just tortilla chips. And then I started touching it and I felt it pokey. And then as you can see in that picture, there was just a giant grasshopper that fell on me, and it was like clawed on. It would not come off. We used like a knife and everything. But then one of the students in our program is like not scared of any of that stuff. So she just took her hand and pulled it off and like threw it outside. But it was kind of traumatizing. I've never seen a grasshopper that big. So yeah. So yeah, and then day 6, we continued painting. We also made slime with this school, and we also gave the Days for Girls presentation on feminine hygiene. Feminine hygiene is a huge issue in countries like this where they don't have access to products and education. But one of our students, Tanya, is fluent in Spanish, so she gave about like a 30 or like hour-minute presentation straight on feminine hygiene, and it was really valuable, and I'm sure they all appreciated it. We also created kits, reusable feminine products.
Day 7 was our last day at the village. We were all feeling better at that time, or most of us were. So we were all able to do the carnival, which we had several games planned, and then several games that we just kind of came up with in the spur of the moment. One of the favorites of the day was the musical chairs, and it was kind of crazy. Same with the Duck Duck Goose, which taught them how to play. That was also very crazy. We played with more slime from the other day, and then we got out soccer. We gave them 2 soccer balls, and that was also really crazy. They started kicking it everywhere. It always went like way out of the village, and we had to always go run and grab it, but it was really fun. And saying goodbye was really sad. It was just, we were all bonded with them so much, and it was sad to see to leave.
And then last but not least was day 8, and this was kind of another tourist day, and we ended it off. We went to a coffee plantation tour, and there we rode horses, and it was really fun. Marty kept getting my horse to go so fast, and I was like screaming to make it stop. She had a lot of fun. And then we also went to the hot springs there, which is really nice, this big picture right here. And yeah, it was our last day, and it was just really sad, but it was a great way to end it off, relax.
Thank you again for supporting us through our journey with the YES program. We all really appreciate it.
And then, yeah, once again, like to thank you all for supporting Liam and I through this program. It means a lot to us and all the communities we were able to serve throughout the year. It would have not been possible without you guys, and we hoped you guys enjoyed kind of reflecting through our year. Any questions or comments? Yep.
Yeah, just from both the local club and the IPA standpoint, I've been to Copan probably a dozen times now, and your projects stand out when we go around to all the villages in February. It's like, oh, this is a YES village, and all the students and teachers are so appreciative. So they don't forget about you. But my question is, doing the whole program and volunteering and service in Honduras and the things that you see, you know, what would you think has changed in your life, your outlook, or what you might do in the future?
For me personally, I think before this, I had never really did any volunteering, but now my senior year, I'll definitely make sure that I keep doing volunteering. And as for like my mentality for everything, I feel like I used to take things more like used to still do, but like more I used to take more things for granted. But after going and visiting and just seeing the conditions and helping out, I feel like I've learned a lot about, and I also learned a lot about the culture as well.
Yeah, for me, I've been volunteering ever since I joined high school, and I didn't realize that like I started off volunteering and then I became an officer of a club, and now I'm going on this international trip, and it just kind of showed me that like even if you start small, it can turn into something really big. So I'm just excited for the future and to see where this all takes me, and I hope I can just continue serving because I think it's one of the most important things you can do.
For those of you at home, are you going to be advocates for other kids joining the program next year?
Yeah, so we made like an Instagram page where we all have the password and then the login information. We've all made posts about our experience with the YES program and just letting people know letting incoming juniors know about the program and trying to spread the word and get everyone to join.
Thank you.
Did you guys know about Rotary before this program? And now what do you think of Rotary after going through the program?
I didn't really know that much about Rotary before the program. I'd heard of it, but I didn't really like know what it was about. But yeah, now that I've become like more aware, and I think it's great, and it's been very helpful for us and all the communities around it.
Yeah, so I kind of knew about it. I mean, I knew it was just like this organization, but I joined my Interact Club my sophomore year of high school, and it kind of introduced me to it. And I went to a few of the Burlington meetings, and I was like, well, this is crazy. It's like such a huge organization. I didn't realize it was so international. And then whenever I go to like other countries now, like even in like India, I saw like Rotary signs everywhere, and I was like, it's everywhere. And I was like, it's just crazy how connected we all are. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, just another side comment is keep up your Spanish. You'll use that the rest of your life. And don't forget Rotary. We want you in a Rotary club someday.
When you chose your community service projects, how did you choose those projects? Did you choose from a bank, or did you just have to go out and find?
For me, I'd already volunteered at the Tri-Parish Food Bank a few times, and it's like right next to my house. It takes like less than 10 seconds to get there. And then I started just becoming more involved with it. And also some of my friends who were in the program did it too. So it was about like 4 or 5 of us that were involved, and we all had a great time there. Yeah.
For me, what made me choose LU was my mom was telling me about these students that didn't speak much English. So I thought I'd be able to practice my Spanish for when we eventually went to Honduras and try to just connect with them and help them have a good time and help them learn and help the teacher out.
Yeah, the YES program is really an active program starting in Burlington, but recruiting students from other high schools. And we are privileged to have Leanne as our first Sedro Woolley student, and hope he'll talk it up for someone for next year. But it's got a nice organization from the adult standpoint too. And these villages are carefully screened both through EPA and YES for figuring out which villages work and are the best for the kids. So there's a whole lot of thought behind all this, and International Committee and our club has been privileged to help out.
Yeah, so this is the fourth team that I have been a team mentor for. One of them got shut down because of COVID in 2020. So it's really something that means a lot to me, to be working with the students all year long, see them gel as a group, which this year's totally did, and then to have the privilege to take them on an international trip and kind of guide them and be there if needed, but really not interfere and let the program be theirs. We do meet monthly throughout the year in addition to the retreat and to Yale. So it's also a lot of adult volunteerism that goes into the program.
Thank you, Marty. Yeah, I've had the privilege of having other people that have gone on the YES program also that go down to our EPA Honduras programs and just hear about the YES students and everything from them. And I've found in the years that we've been involved with Copan that we're just really blessed that we have an area that we can focus on and make a continuing difference. And Marty will talk about the EPA side of things next week. And I've shown pictures of like activities going out to the village and doing the service work. But it's been a great thing for the International Committee that we have a focus in the world that we can build friendships with, and they have an active Rotary Club down in Copan, and getting to focus our efforts there.
So before you step down, we have it's invaluable. It's the world famous Sedro Woolley Rotary pen. So you guys can take that and write your senior papers with it. So thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you guys. That's awesome. I know that I'm going to be encouraging my daughter to get involved with the YES program, whether she likes it or not. So do we have any other announcements or anything for the good of the order? I was told that we can leave the tables up, Team July, but I want to thank Sam for being here today. Thank you. Thanks, Cooper. You're always a joy to have here. Sarah and Marty and Liam and Suwani, thank you guys for coming and joining us today. And Marty, we get to see you next week, so that'll be great. And as promised, I'm going to continue to end the meetings with a joke. So this week's joke is this. So a young boy enters a barber shop and the barber whispers to his customer, "This is the dumbest kid in the world. Watch while I prove it to you." The barber puts a dollar bill in one hand and 2 quarters in the other, and then calls the boy over and asks, "Which one do you want, son?" And the boy takes the 2 quarters and leaves. "What did I tell you?" said the barber. "The kid never learns." Later, when the customer leaves, he sees the same young boy coming out of the ice cream parlor. "Hey, son, may I ask you a question? Why did you take the quarters instead of the dollar bill?" The boy licked his cone and replied, "Because the day I take the dollar, the game is over."